Alright guys, I'm going to review how to subtract mixed numbers. So we're looking at this problem, 8.5 minus 2 1/10. And we notice, oh, the denominators are not the same. The denominators are numbers at the bottom. This is the denominators, right? They are different. We have a 2 and a 10. So what do we have to do? We have to make them the same. So in order to make them the same, I list out the least common multiple, which is basically, well, I just count by 2's. 2 goes 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And then I'll count by 10's. 10 goes 10. Well, I can stop there now, right? Because I see 10 makes 10. And 2 makes 10. So the 2 1/10 doesn't have to change. But the 8.5 does. How do I make 2 into 10? Well, I can count. I know it says right here 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 4 is 8, 2 times 5 is 10. So I know when I have this 8.5, I'm just going to leave this 8 here because it's the whole number, but then I'm going to focus on this fraction half. 1/2 times 5, because 2 times 5 is 10, and what I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top to keep the fraction equivalent. Now I have 1 times 5 is 5, 2 times 5 is 10. So now I have 8 5/10 as my new fraction, minus 2 1/10. And usually, like for this, I can just subtract across. I can do 8 minus 2 equals 6. So I do the whole numbers first. 8 minus 2. Right? Now I'm going to do 5 minus 1 is 4. And I never subtract the denominators. I keep them the same. So I will just write 10. And that is my answer. So when we're subtracting with mixed numbers, it's the same thing as fractions. We just find the common denominator. Now I want to show you something else that I'm noticing that a lot of you guys are messing up on. So I'm going to erase everything. Okay. And I'm going to go over regrouping. Okay. Sorry. I thought I could clear it faster, but I can't. Okay. Now, if I have a problem like, let's say 2 1/4 minus something like 3/4, the denominators are the same, so I don't have to do anything with the denominators. But if I subtracted the whole numbers first and I look at my numerator, the 1 and the 3, 1 cannot take away 3. So what I have to do is I have to regroup. So what I do is I cross this off and I make it a 1, because now I'm adding 4/4 to the 1/4, because I took away one whole from the whole number here. Okay, I took away a whole from here. That's why it became 1. And I'm adding the whole in fraction form to the fraction. So now my new number is 1 5/4. And I'm subtracting 3/4 from that. That gives me, now I can just subtract normally. I have the 1 as a whole number here. There is no whole number, so the 1 stays a 1. Now I have 5 minus 3, which I can do because a 5 is greater than the 3. So 5 minus 3 is 2. And my denominator stays the same, 2/4. And that would be my answer, 1 2/4.